be bothered with that.
Listen, I mean, there are very sick people out there. There are people that have sex with animals. I mean, they make movies of it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
They do.
I just thought it was
sad.
funny that it was a sting. It was a sting operation.
Well,
I guess there was someone down in that area. They got no other crimes except that, maybe. Who knows?
look, I alluded to this before. You know, Pope John the 23rd, who became a saint, he was canonized. Did many things to spur change within the Catholic Church. The Second Ecumenical Council in 6102. They're starting already to, they beatified, I think, John Paul II, which is the first step to having him canonized and become a saint. I really think that Francis, with his social changes and the way he is with people and the poor, give him 15, 20 years down the road, and he may also be canonized.
Well, they were comparing.
Wait a minute. I thought that Pope John Paul II has already been a saint.
No, you can't. He has to be beatified first. First you're beatified, okay, and they have to identify, basically 2 miracles have to be proven, and then your name comes up to be canonized. And he hasn't been dead long enough, really, in all honesty. So, I mean, you can't rush to this.
But they
how long is he gone now?
Well, you have Francis is Pope 3 years.
Oh wait, he's gone. He's dead about 7 years, I think.
Well, you have Benedict the 16th was Pope for about 3 or 4 years.
and he actually quit.
And he stepped down because he felt he wasn't physically able to complete the task of being Pope. So he still maintains the role of, I mean, he has the title of Pope, okay? But he's like a Pope Emeritus. It's like a professor. He's a Pope Emeritus. But John Paul has been dead about 7 years now. Okay,
that's what I thought.
Not long enough to be canonized, but I believe he's already been beatified. Okay, and of course the Reverend here will look up beatification for us and let us know on Friday exactly what that means.
Yeah,
I would say that Chad would, but he doesn't believe in saints, so.
But he knows, I don't blame him.
You know what? If I remember, because
it's only the
lately my
Catholic
memory's
Church that believes in saints.
Samantha starts CCD tomorrow, so when I drop her off, I'm going to ask the priests and the nuns there.
What is it? What's the word?
Beatification.
Beatification.
B-E or B-A?
Beatification.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you something because, again, I was a mere child back in the day.
Are you insinuating that we are of a certain age?
Well, I mean, you're a little bit, you're a little bit older and wiser than I am.
I'm joking with you.
I'm catching up to you guys, but I remember.
Then maybe Felix and I should slow down and let you catch up.
Yeah, no. I have to tell you something before I ask my question. I have a cousin who's 7 weeks older than me. Her mother and my grandmother were sisters, and of course she was an accident, because my aunt had her at 42. But in
those days it was very common.
Okay. Dr. Mark?
Wait, let her finish.
I'm sorry.
What? Yeah, so in 2 days is her birthday. She'll be 49. So I texted her today, and I said to her, 2 more days and it'll be official. You'll be older than me. So she turned around. She says, "Don't you remember I told you this year we're going to change it around and your birthday's going to come first?" I was like, "Never going to happen." She goes, "I don't know who enjoys my birthday more, meaning herself or me." I says, "I got to tell you," I says, "I enjoy it." She goes, "Yeah, but keep in mind it's only 7 weeks and then you become 49. I says, "Never going to happen."
Well,
I says, "Just think."
it's nice that you could joke
in 2 days,
about
you'll
it.
be closer to 50 than I will.
Hey, listen, let's hope that the two of you are joking about this for many, many years to come. Because if you don't joke about it for many years to come, it means that somebody passed away.
True.
Well, yeah.
Think about it. Felix.
Pope John Paul II beatified more people than all the predecessors combined.
No, he beatified them, but
and was himself beatified
when?
6 years after his death.
Okay, so that means recently.
On the
Right.
Divine Mercy Sunday 2011.
Okay, so that is 2011, 6 years. So that means he passed away 2005. All right. He is on his way to becoming a saint.
Beatification.
Right?
Okay,
and
what
that
it
takes
means.
time.
What it means from Latin, beautus, blessed, and facere, to make, is a recognition accorded by the Catholic Church of a dead person's entrance into heaven and capacity to intercede on behalf of individuals who pray to in his or her name.
Well, Mother Teresa was a big deal. You know, when she was beatified, I mean, such a holy woman, you know.
Anyway, I hate to cut this conversation short, but short. I mean, what did I say? Short, but it's time to say au revoir, goodbye, adios, hasta la vista.
Arrividerci.
Arrivederci.
That's right, in honor of the Pope.
Papa.
That's right.
Anyway.
Friday show will be one of a religious tenor. We're not exactly sure what.
But it'll be something.
But it'll be something. And as we said, maybe Chad will be joining us. Maybe Mary Frances. I don't know.
Oh, maybe nobody. Maybe
or maybe nobody. Maybe Elisa if she feels up to it.
Or how about some new listeners that will call in?
What was that?
A new listener or two, maybe they'll call in.
Yeah, right. But then again, I mean, Mary Frances was...
You know, Mark has got the lousiest attitude about people calling in. Nobody's going to want to call in with his attitude.
No, maybe they'll surprise me. That's fine. I want to be surprised.
Then say it.
You know, I mean...
Instead of saying, yeah, right, you say, you know, have people... You know,
when I usually talk about our many listeners, I talk about our 2 or 3 followers...
Exactly. That's just saying. You make it sound like nobody listens to the show.
Well, there are people who listen to our podcast. You yourself said the other
those
week
are followers.
that there were 67 people who listened to one of the shows.
The people, the one was 167 or 200. What's the difference? They're followers.
Well, you're making us out to be more of a big deal than we are.
We're not a big deal. But you're making it sound like we have 3 listeners.
Well, hey, look, whatever it is, we have a good time doing it, so that's all that counts.
Anyway.
So, Elisa, try to feel good, okay, and we'll be checking back with you on Friday. Call the doctor.
Okay.
Make sure that
I will call the doctor.
Make sure he knows that you're feeling very weak, because you don't want to pass out when Sammy's at home, you know.
No.
And especially with nobody in the house. I mean, she's not going to know what to do.
Anyway.
Although, I'm sure she would dial 911.
Actually, lately I haven't been alone because the way I'm feeling, I'm making sure that I'm not alone just in case.
All right. Anyway,
well,
listen. You feel better.
All right. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. We always appreciate your calls.
And we'll
Well, thank you.
all right.
And to our listening audience,
Thank you again.
adieu.
Good night. Thank you again and good night.